Okay, there we go, guys. Looking pretty good. Got Susie Q to be the line master here. Yeah, look at those fries. You got the Polish there.
Yeah, Polish and the dog
I've never
decked
seen
out.
fries like that. It must be some special
They call them sidewinder fries.
sidewinder. Good evening. It's 5 o'clock in Chicago, Chi-Town, Chirac. And I am DJ Wonder Chrissy. And this is Migrant Mayhem for Land Cruiser Midwest. Migrant Mayhem. But today we're going to talk a little more in depth on cyber attacks. We've got a cyber attack, maybe 2 happening in the Chicago area, over maybe even 3. It's hard to tell. There's not a lot of transparency, I'm here to tell you, in Chicago. If you want to learn about those potential cyber attacks, look at some of my other videos the last week or so, and we go into those and pretty much updates and in depth every day. But here we're going to talk or show you a viral video that's come out of Butler, Ohio. And I do have some history of southwest Ohio, just above Cincinnati, Montgomery County, which is, I believe, adjacent to Butler. But Butler is right on the border there of Ohio and Kentucky and Indiana, I believe. So we have a sheriff from Butler, Ohio, who's going to go into detail about, he just went to a sheriff's conference, I believe probably in the D.C. area. He came back and decided to share reality and truth with his constituents and see what he can do at a state level to make his state more prepared. Some of the stuff he talks about here is eye-opening, shattering. He talks about multiple cyber attacks on a daily basis at the sheriff and county level of Butler, Ohio, if you can imagine that. I mean, Butler, Ohio is not a major county in Ohio, I don't believe, but we'll talk more about it. But I wanted to start by introducing the sheriff here, and we'll let him do most of the talking, and we'll interject some of our comment as we move forward. So here we go.
300 sheriffs in the United States. The President of the United States refuses to meet with the sheriffs of the 3,300. We have a hierarchy. We have a president. We have a vice president. The President of the United States refuses to meet with the sheriffs. He also refuses to meet with the police chiefs of the United States. They have a hierarchy also. He refuses to meet with them to talk about border issues. We talk about crime reform because of the border issue. We were also told by Mr. Ray, the FBI director, that there are more red flags going off now than before 9/11. Okay?
Let me reiterate that. The FBI is seeing more red flags than 9/11, folks. And he talks about here, he says they knew about 9/11 before it happened, but they did nothing to stop it.
When I say red flags, meaning people that are here in this country that are wanting to do harm to us. We were also explained we're bombing 2 countries right now.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer.
Let's get rid of this commercial.
These people do not like us before this started. There's thousands of people here from other countries 160 different countries. They're here not to be our friends. Some of them are coming because they're wanting to come here to the best country in the world, the way we see it. Some are coming here to do harm to us. And we were told by the FBI director, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Think about that, folks. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So his message is to be prepared. Get prepared. If you're not prepared, you need to get prepared today in the next couple of weeks, because who knows what's going to happen. And as I said, we're seeing some type of incidents in Chicago. We had a refinery go down. We had a major children's hospital, and actually a couple of hospitals in the city of Chicago in the last couple of weeks that have undergone cyber attacks. And we even see potentially our Metro Transit is having issues. But not a lot of transparency, as I said. Some of them came out and said, yes, they're cyber attacks. Other ones are still trying to figure it out and hide it from the public.
We were also told 5 sheriffs went to Israel 5 weeks after the attack. The only thing that saved the Israelis, the government, was the local police. They were outgunned, outmanned. They came over. The Palestinians did. They came over. They killed, raped. The sheriffs were there. They talked to the police. The local police are what saved that country. You can't just call, even in Israel, you can't just call the military up and they're going to be there, okay? They went house to house, raping, killing. The Israeli police, when our guys got there, the sheriffs, said they just don't hate us. They hate you guys equally. And the same people that trained them are the same people that train people to hate us. The FBI director said when 9/11 hit, there's more red flags now than then. So, and he said, these are people that want to kill us and do harm to us. Now, so you're wondering, I want everybody to know what I know. I can't tell you everything.
This guy is very transparent, and I bless him for that.
I want the public to know that we are in a terrible way right now. The United States, and I'm going to get to the local, the United States, we're on the defense. You can't be just defense and not have an offense. We have no offense. We're just defense. We're absorbing these attacks. We're in other countries. We're supplying them with weapons. We're supplying them.
This is a sad fact, folks. This is why the person sitting in the White House is setting the tone, and the tone is not an offensive tone. It's a 100% defensive tone. We saw it happen in Iraq and Syria the last couple of months, and it's the same thing happening here. We're on the backs of our feet, just playing defense when it comes to cyber attacks.
With our treasure, our money, and we're not doing it back home. So, with that in mind, we were also told that this is from the federal government, 3 days ago, they're going to attack our elections, which they've always done that, just not the national. They're going to go into the locals. They encouraged us to talk to our local election officials and be prepared as much as they can for cyber attacks. Even locally, you have to be prepared. We've been told that, again, they're coming here to do harm to us, and even in Ohio or in the United States, we're not going to be able to call and ask for help from the federal government. They're going to be busy. The military's not coming, the National Guard. When 9/11 hit, it was all the police and the fire.
So as I've been telling you guys countless times, no one is coming to help you. You have to rely on yourself or your local police. That's as far as you're going to get. No one is coming, folks. Get that through your head. No one is coming. That's why you need to be prepared.
They were in total organized chaos. The military had the skies. And I don't want somebody to ask me, am I like Doomsday Jones? And I said, no. I'm not like Chicken Little. I want you to know what I know. And if you don't believe what I'm telling you, That's okay.
Knowledge is power, folks. If you know what's going on, you can at least have some knowledge of how to prepare and what you need to prepare for. So this guy's a straight shooter, and he's telling you what he knows and directing you to do what you need to do.
You can do what the Israeli citizens done. You can build a little safe house in your basement, and good luck. Now, getting to where we've been attacked here in Butler County, you're going to think, well, we've never been attacked.
There you go. Here's where reality comes, folks.
We have. The Russians attacked our system, our electronic system, our computer system. They hacked it. They also are trying to hack, just not ours. And we were down for 2 months, just a paper. Hacked our dispatching, hacked everything. Now, was that to help us? No, it wasn't to help us. It was to hurt us and cause chaos.
Once you see what's in these
So there you have. He's talking about what's happening at a local level, little Butler County. I don't think it's, as I said, it's not that big of a county. It's in the southwest Ohio, down by Dayton, Ohio, folks. And you know, it's actually the heart of Route 75, which is a big drug running road from Miami to Detroit. So there's a lot of bad things happening. When the opioid pandemic was happening, they had a lot of problems with opioid overdoses and the opioid issues down there. And I suspect with the fentanyl, it's probably not any better. And that's because, like I said, it's a major highway for moving stuff from the south to the north and vice versa.
Speak today. The Russians are still attacking our computer system, just like they're attacking most of yours. But I want the public to know this. The Chinese tried to attack our cyber system here in Butler County, which includes everything that we have, dispatching for police and fire, 5 times a day. I want to repeat that. 5 times a day. The Iranians are attacking our computer system and trying to hack it 3 times a day. I want to repeat that. 3 times a day. Now, are they doing that to help us and be our friends? No, they're not. They're trying to disrupt everything that we do. And this next election coming up, they're trying to do the same. So what we're doing here is we've got rifles in every police vehicle we have.
So he talks about how they're preparing for what they need to do, and based on what they know. Based on what they know, this is what they're doing at the sheriff level.
We call a go bag. We have extra magazines, and we're going to start training civilians. We've offered classes to train civilians, and we're going to start training civilians on what to do when disasters hit and emergencies hit. Naturally, we can't train the whole country. We can't train the whole county. We put this up online yesterday. It's full on. We can do like 30 people at a time. We're trying to get it, and the organization that is doing that is Texas A&M. They're coming here. The federal government's paying for it. They're going to train 30 civilians on what to do when disasters hit. 30 out of 400,000 people is not much. So we're trying to get more classes. Don't want to cause fear. Don't want to cause panic. But I want the public to be aware that you are under attack.
So there you go. He's telling us that we're under an attack. We're experiencing an invasion. We're experiencing invasion physical at the border, and also through the internet. We're being attacked through the internet, and even I can't imagine they're actually wasting their time, or they see sheriff's department at the county level as the type of place they need to take out. Rendering communications disabled. It's scary that they've gone down to that level.
And when they're attacking, they're trying to get our cyber system. We have a grid system. Butler County does, the whole United States. Hell, our grid system goes out when it gets hot. So, and our grid system is from the 1960s. And they're trying to attack our phone system. The Chinese are flying over with their little balloons. That's not to help us and help us do some weather correction. And all we're doing is we're on the defense. We're absorbing this. And these other countries that are attacking us overseas, it's a lot of drone attacks. Getting the drones. You know the technology that local law enforcement has on drones? Zero. We can fly drones, and most police departments and sheriff's offices have drones. We can't.
This is scary, folks. Think about this, how unprepared we are for drones on the homeland. And he talks about what a little drone that your kids could probably buy on Amazon, what it can do.
We can't detect drones. Hell, they look like a bird in the sky. We can't make the drones stop. We can't stop them. When you see football games on TV, the national football games, they call timeout to stop the drones. Hell, my grandkids have drones. Everybody has drones. We have no technology. The federal government doesn't share any of the drone technology with us. So what we're going to do is we're reaching out to the private industry, and we're going to see if we can get anything that can detect drones and how we can stop drones. Now, again, it's not to scare people. This is the truth. Everybody in this room, the news media, you guys get hacked. They try to hack you. One of the local channels in Cincinnati was hacked. They were down to paper for several weeks. Just paper. When we were hacked, we were down to paper. Our computer system, our dispatching, all hacked. Again, that's being attacked by foreign countries. You wouldn't think that a foreign country would be attacking us. The public needs to know we're being attacked every day. Now, people that are here to do us harm, do we expect? I've been to the border 3 times. People are not just turning themselves in. They're actually called gotaways. And some of them are getting through with backpacks and packs. Now, are they bringing groceries with them? We don't think so. We believe the ones that don't want to get caught, there's a reason for that. We believe they're a good, strong possibility they're bringing something here to cause us harm. You have to believe that. China has safe houses in every state in the United States. Now, after I discuss that, I'm going to take questions. But there's 3 things I'm going to be asking the state of Ohio to do. On the offense, not just the defense. I've reached out to State Representative Sarah Crothers, and I've reached out to State Representative Cindy Abrams, 2 state representatives. And I've asked them, I've instructed them, and you're going to receive a copy of it, that there's 3 things I'm asking the state to introduce legislation on. One is the northern border. You think that we don't have a border, but we do. We border.
So there you have it. This gentleman is taking action. He's taking the information that he got from Christopher Wray and the FBI. And let's see who we got here. We got Christopher Stadiger. Yes, Children's Hospital still down. What city is most effective? I'm not sure there's any city that's effective. Effective from what perspective? But we've got some cyber things going on in Chicago, and transparency in Chicago is very lax. I suspect if cyber folks ever tried to hack the city of Chicago in some of their resources in some way, shape, or form, it would be pretty easy. I don't see Chicago and the city of Chicago and the county of Cook of having very robust systems. I think that they are bringing up the end when it comes to securing their systems, but I haven't heard of any systems in the city of Chicago going down lately. But as I said, we had something happening in Whiting against BP's refinery, major refinery for the Midwest. 400,000 gallons a day is now offline. Is going to be offline for the next 4 weeks. So I just wanted to share this video with you guys. It's a 25-minute video. I'm not going to be able to share the whole thing. He goes in more detail on what he needs to do in the southern Ohio and how they're going to try to make their their presence more robust and more offensive. And think about your city. Your city is probably not that robust. I see. I live in a rural community, a rural county, and I suspect there are not 100% as prepared as they need to be. But the key here is for you, the citizen, to be aware that what can happen and what kind of chaos could happen. If their communications go down at the sheriff level or the police level, you're on your own. I keep telling you folks that. You are on your own, and you need to be prepared. So you need to think about what you need to do to up your preparedness and become a safe and secure citizen. That's what you need to do. So I think I'm going to end it here now. And check out the Butler County video if you need to. And hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not a happy subject, and it's going to mean you need to do a lot of work to up your security, up your preparedness, and get ready for what may lie ahead. As like he says, it's election year. They're coming after the elections, no matter, and not the big ones, just the local ones they want to disrupt. So get ready, be prepared. There's no excuse, folks. DJ Wonder Chrissy for Migrant Mayhem, Land Cruiser Midwest. Like, share, and subscribe if you would. It makes a difference. We need to get this message out. We need for people to get prepared. God bless America, and God bless Donald Trump. Yes, yes, yes. God bless Donald Trump.